Okay, hi guys. I'm literally shaking, but I'm not like scared or what do you call it? Anxious or anything, but I am like definitely react. I think my physical is like reacting. Anyways, I just read this whole thread for the very first time. Okay, so basically, I just wanted to look up like what happens if you look up cute doll in Google and also in YouTube, like if I actually come up. And the first thing that actually comes up is this Reddit thread that says, "Is cute doll okay?" Posted 9 months ago. So I get a lot of comments and questions, so I'm just gonna answer them all right now. Okay. The first one is actually from my chat over here. Right over, sorry, can you see my mouth? Right over here. The guy says, "How come you had a period where you didn't speak to chat? How often do you cut your hair?" I know you're supposed to cut your hair and get rid of split ends, but I actually never cut my hair. And also, I wash my hair every day. Every day. Day two hair, I really can't handle it. So let me just move this so I can see my chat in case anyone writes anything. Okay. So overall, I'm very happy with the results. I always kind of wanted to know, I guess, what everyone else is thinking, I guess. I don't know. I think I wanted to know that. I don't really know. But anyways, let's just read every single word and then I want to respond to all of it too. Okay, let me just delete something really quick. Okay. So it says, I'm not going to make it bigger because it all fits in one screen. Okay. Last Dark Game person wrote, "Is cute doll okay? Question mark. Genuine question." I wonder what day this was. Thursday, July 11th, 2024 at 3:06 p.m. ET. I wonder what I was doing in July. All I know is I came back to the game in March. So March, April, May, June, July. So it's already 5 months since I returned to the game, playing like Aeromancer and other classes, and so I've already been back. Okay. Genuine question. It's just the most odd stream I've ever seen. What is the purpose? Is someone holding her hostage and making her stream? No, no one's holding me hostage. I always streamed since like 2015. Okay. It's the most odd stream. What is the purpose? I literally just like turning on my stream when I play video games. That's why I've always done it. So no matter if I had like 3 viewers or more, I always stream with my game on. I actually started off as a YouTuber, but then my boyfriend at the time told me that my PC can stream. So I tried it one time, and after that, like, it was kind of like being connected to like the outside world. So I always just have the stream on after that. Like, I never game without streaming unless it's like war where I can't like stream it or something. 212 comments. And I wonder like how many of my viewers like seen this. Okay, anyways, I remember seeing that name just sitting in lobbies at like 6 a.m. for hours for someone to raid with, all while streaming. She's just something else. There's a clip of her soloing down for the last 5 bars of her entire team after her entire team died. She used all her purple pots. She was 1540. I was actually like, I'm pretty sure I was less than 1540. I'm pretty sure I was like I remember it was less than 1540. threw whirlwind grenades to deal damage, missed her entire rotation, and then doesn't even bring down the 5 bars. Because after that, then I did the event and got 1540 to do K-Angel, so I was less than 1540. He said show. And then they have a... Is this my video? Oh, shit. Let me check it. Hey, literally... I don't know. Anyways. Probably matches the description. It's kind of cool that they found it, though. I'm always asking myself what they're thinking of circling around the boss instead of hitting it, us kiting it. We do that in our old games. Or this raid leader in a con gate 1 dies in the first mech. It pains me that I watched that video. It pains me even more to find my alt in one of her recent videos. For some of these, I don't know what to say, so I'm just going to read it. Most relatable Lost Ark streamer. Oh, because sit in the lobbies? For the lobbies, honestly, in the very end, everything kind of paid off because now I have like real friends. No, well, hold on. I have some friends now that help me with raids, and I get to at least clear all my main character raids. And yeah, I thought you typed curse doll wrong. That's kind of funny because every single time I see curse doll, I kind of think it's like, I thought curse doll first, then cute dog. Yeah, every single time I see people write that cute dog emoji too. From the comments, it seems cursed is still applicable. Okay. I came across her lobby when I first returned, joined her stream, typed hi, and got insta-banned. I told my friend about it. They all just said hi and got banned too. She's a nutcase for sure. She just sits there staring, barely blinking, and waiting for her inevitable jails. These people are so poetic. About this, I'm just waiting for Legion raid. That's all I was doing. I wish someone saved down the clip where she took 3 arty bots in Deska, I think, and didn't get underline on the MVP screen. It's because I was doing like Q with the, the Q matching, but then somebody kind of enlightened me and tell me that I could make a room for it. That's when I started clearing my Guardians. Also, Guardians were really hard for me. I think I've got a clip of that somewhere from Challenge Guardian. I'll see if I can find it. What? Edit, it appears it got found by her and deleted. I actually deleted everybody's clips because they were using it to write hate comments about me. And I didn't want it like tied to my channel. And if I get a hate comment, I really do prefer it just be like an external thread, like show up on my TikTok or on Reddit, because it's not really associated with my brand per se. It's kind of this is your guys' creation of me. There was a clip of her doing K-Angel with no new people in her lobby title, and she failed the mechanic at 60x with the clones because she kept running behind the pings and standing there. That video has a lot of views, but she probably got rid of it. Haha. I don't remember that video. I kind of know all my videos. Crying face. I call her cute bot, lol. I remember when the game was down for maintenance for over 8. I remember that day. I got 75 viewers that day. 8 to 10 hours, and she just sat on the server loading the screen the entire time. I thought nobody was gonna bring that up. And Stoops came to my channel too, and somebody gifted him a sub, and he wrote an emote. It was the best day ever. Ain't no way. Jesus, what's going on with her? She is a security server, and her job makes sure that no one can log in while maintenance. Oh my god. So good. Top 1% commenter. No one knows The stream looks like a bait to forward people to her social media. Really? My social media has like no views. I only have like 22.7k followers on TikTok. I only have like 2k followers on Instagram. I only have like 2k subscribers on YouTube. And my Twitch makes the most money of all my social medias. For a while, her pinned message in chat was to her TikTok shop where she sells perfume, I guess. Thank you. I'm a perfume maker. I didn't see this comment when I was doing the review of the thread to make sure it was okay to stream. I remember there was a girl. Like when I read this, I just feel like it's not even about me. I feel like I'm just reading about somebody else. I remember there was a girl who played Ragnarok online back in the day, but she never actually played the game. Guys, I can't even get into a raid. I don't have gear. She would sit in town and promote the religious movement. She was well known on the server. Interesting story. Just an update. After this was posted, she actually is almost in 100 viewers. Are you guys okay? Am I stupid? Oh my god! Probably a lot of people from here checking it out now, curiosity getting to them. Good job, do work, cute doll, thank you. Yay, I did it, LMAO. The view bots, because there's no way someone is actually watching the quietest stream that exists. Yeah, just recently somebody else also accused me of that my viewers are fake. But I checked the viewer list and there's just a whole bunch of people there. So I just have lurkers because they're the best. Still haven't figured her out. And she has been an odd fascination. Yo, what the hell? This cute doll lore is really good. Her stream is subs only mode. Bans any sub who actually talks. Yeah, one time this guy, he donated bits because he found like a circle, like a loop to get into writing to me, and I banned him. And then I changed my bits rules. I wrote like, you can only donate bits minimum 10k, and somebody actually donated 10k, which is $100, and they didn't even charge it back. So thank you. Still haven't figured her out. And she has been, but I changed it back to 1 bit now. She has been an odd fascination. Her stream is subs only mode. Bans any sub who does actually talk. Doesn't interact with chat. Has Twitch muted. What does that mean? So she doesn't make a sound. Oh yeah. I mute myself, of course, because I'm. Everybody always asks. All I'm doing is like watching TikTok, watching a podcast, watching a movie, or watching TV series, and I play it out loud, and I just mute my mic so that my mic doesn't broadcast to you what I'm listening to. Has Twitch muted so she doesn't make a sound. This is so cute. Has multiple rosters set up across all NAE servers. Update 2025, also NA West and EU. And jumps from raid to raid, making her look like a gold farmer. Thank you! That is what I'm doing! I'm a Lost Ark farmer! Yes! Constantly uploads all her raids to her social medias. Very observant. I did used to put my raids on TikTok, but I stopped. I decided to just change TikTok to dancing only. Okay. In a weird break, she did just get back from a vacation to Europe and Egypt that looks like she traveled solo. What? It's like I wrote this about myself. You guys need to stop. She has money, comma. I just don't know where or how she makes it. What? She also farms Adventure Tome 10 hours a day and posts each legendary drop on Instagram. Hi, Ice Cubist. Okay, so somebody told me about the Adventure Tome. I did it a little bit. And I post the legendary. I post when it sells on Instagram. Thank you for looking at my IG. I post a clip of when I got it on YouTube and TikTok. But I don't farm that anymore. Maybe I'll get it in a Chaos Dungeon though, because that's where I read on Reddit that somebody got theirs from a Chaos Dungeon. So the Adventure Tome, it sells for 10,000 gold. So yeah, all that was used for honing. So I don't even enjoy it. Probably a character to get people following for curiosity's sake. I'm actually, even when I was Evil Barbie Doll, I'm never a character. I just be myself. Honestly, it's enough. For the past like 1 month, I finally realized how different I am than everyone else. And yeah, I do now realize now. That's been the case in every other online personality previously. That means my personalities? Yeah, it has to be. And it's kind of interesting. If you go back, you'll see me, the ones I could think of, 2015, high-pitched voice. I wish I could just link. Can I just show you guys? Hold on, it's easier. Whew. Give me 1 second. Let me find the videos. This is going to be easier. All right, so we have a video that is like, oh my God, this is taking too long and we have so much more to go through. I'm going to find it really fast. Okay, this is the best way to see it. I'm trying to think of a good one because I guess it would be the first one, would be the best example. Let me know if this link works. Okay, this is me. Okay, pause. So this is me in Christmas 2015. I did a vlog and I didn't know what a vlog was. I just made a video of myself. I even put them together. No, I just made a video of myself and I just kept posting it on YouTube. And the boy I was dating at the time, I broke up with him, but he kept just telling me to stop posting on YouTube. And look at how I look and listen to my voice. And you guys know how I am now, but this was like, that was really me. Okay. I'm trying to say that was my real personality. Damn, do I have a better one? Hold on. Because this one's like horizontal. I mean vertical. 1 second. I think this is a good example. Hopefully I don't say anything weird. Okay, let's try it. I'm scared.
Blast, which I thought was the best advice ever. Well, I'm not too much of a crazy person, so I don't know if I can really do anything crazy in Vegas. But my time here so far has been super relaxing, and I have loved it all. At the spa, like, I actually did.
Okay, so you see, I'm higher pitch, but it's not like a personality. It's like really me. And then I'll just give you like some more quick examples. I'm like, this is gonna take forever. I just need to get on with this. Maybe just one more example. I have one more example. Hold on. I have a good example. Videos, oldest. Oh, no. Most popular. Okay. No, I can't show that on Twitch. Okay, how about this one? Yes, this one also has a lot of DMCA, but this is also me, but it's not a personality. It's just really who I am.
Those are really pretty colors, okay? And it works with Bluetooth. And they're so fun. You have to get one this Christmas.
It's not a personality.
This Christmas.
I was just being myself, for real. Let me see. Hold on if I have any other clip. Yeah, but for this one, it has a lot of music, so I can't really show it. Anyways, this video, I got so much hate that I had to private this video for like 10 years. But then anyways, the last one I want to show for the personality is Evil Barbie Doll. Because everybody always says that one's a personality, but I was just being myself. My username was just Evil Barbie Doll. And then we'll go back to the Reddit thread. Promise. I know this is painful to look through. Okay, the last one is just the Evil Barbie Doll video. Okay, let me pick a decent one where is fun. Evil Barbie Doll video, almost ready. I just curse in a lot of these. 1 second. I want to do the one about my mom being psychic and telling me about my crush. Just 1 second. Hold on, I could definitely find it. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, this one's kind of good. Oh, this one's relevant. Yeah, I actually don't have that one video here that I'm looking for, so I actually have to find it. But anyways, I guess this is, well, I think I have a better one. Hold on. Sorry it's taking so long. Roasting my prom date, I saw, it's a climb. Okay, I really have to find the right one. How does it go? It's something about like psychic. Okay, I got it. Okay, here we go. So I might have to mute it or skip through. Just because I have so much DMCA-able things in my intro. But this is the Evil Barbie Doll. They're calling a personality.
Hi guys, my name is Swarzy and I'm Evil Barbie Doll on Twitch. What?
Talking to my mom.
No, I already got it. I stream video games while storytelling and also commentating on my gameplay. We've reached the end of our little mini vlog series and basically...
And this one is on 7 years ago. What day is that? November 2nd, 2017. I was just being myself.
Me vlogging like this, I will probably look a lot different. I'll probably be doing my makeup differently. And
I don't want to do it because it has music. Okay, let's just continue. And just saying, all those are not personalities. They're just really just, I was just being myself. But I was trying to be like Barbie. That's why I did dye my hair blonde. And more like Paris Hilton, actually. Okay, that's been the case in every other odd online personality previously. She doesn't talk to anyone because it removes the mystique. No, I was just really watching a movie. So hidden chat 24/7 and bans anyone who talks in her Twitch. Eventually I got smarter and just changed to emotes only because it prevents like words. There's hardly ever any interesting story. Just someone trying to get online famous. If you go to her YouTube channel, you can find videos of her acting like a normal-ish person. Thank you. I thought my videos were very not normal. In retrospect, of course, as I just previously demonstrated. Like, when I made them, I thought it was normal, but then I look back and I'm like, it's too late. Comes across like a massive narcissist. Thank you. I learned from people, so. Either because she is, or because she's playing a character. I don't know anyone that can play a character. Actually, I do know people that can play characters very long. I just wouldn't, because I think it's just more interesting to just be yourself. By the way, side note, I hate my new voice. I just wish I sounded like how I sounded in that first clip I showed you guys of me. I just wish I still sounded like that, but I can't get it back. I just been too put down, you know? So I can't get it back. Sad. That kind of sounds like genuine mental illness. I also want to address that. I don't have any mental illnesses. I also don't even have ADHD, which one of my ex-boyfriends who's like, I don't know if he ever made it to be a doctor, but we dated in medical school. He literally diagnosed me with ADHD, and he was the smartest guy in our whole school. And he was in the 4th semester, and I was in my 1st or 2nd semester. And we're just eating sushi, and he told me that I definitely have ADHD. But I actually don't have any neurodivergencies. I can actually focus on something for a really long time, but I also have like a lot of autonomy, so I choose like what I want to read, who I want to talk to, who I want to play games with. Like, I choose who to ignore. So it looks like I'm like neurodivergent, but I'm actually just ignoring them or playing dumb so they'll leave me alone, you know? Probably just an eccentric. Thank you. This isn't trying to like degrade whatever she does or how she acquires her money. Doesn't really concern anyone but her. But based on how long she plays, how many hours of that playtime is streamed, etc., it's safe to say she receives a lot of money and doesn't work, so has a lot of time at home to kill. To kill? I literally am just on my stream or sleeping. Also, I had to lessen the hours that I sleep because when I told everyone how much I slept, they were like, are you okay? So I had to like make it to normal sleeping hours. How she receives said money, who knows? But I hope my volume's not too loud. Okay. But I'm sure being a sugar baby pays well enough for you to be a robot in Lost Ark. Oh my God. I remember my only interaction with her ever was, hey, do you need help? Sorry I'm reading like this, by the way. The font is really small, and I'm trying to read every word, but they're writing very English casual, and it's not how I talk, so I'm reading every word, so that's why it sounds like this. It's not perfect English, but I also want to capture what they said and not what I think they said or blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's why I'm reading like this. I love reading. I have books like literally right here, so I read all the time. A little Kazinia. I remember my only interaction, hi Bus, my only interaction with her ever was, hey, do you need help getting a clear in a con? I can come bus it on a 1620 alt. That's so sweet. And I got insta-banned for it. So I don't know. Well, was he asking for gold? I don't know. Yep, it's like she doesn't want to communicate with people. Why is she even streaming then? Fun fact, okay? I was a streamer since 2015. I actually want to show you guys 2 more clips since we're all here, okay? Hopefully the video doesn't get too long. Okay, hold on. You guys have to well, you guys don't have to understand anything, but when I started, I really wanted to be a real streamer. Oh shit.
6 plates.
Okay. So this is a video of my very first webcam stream. It was on January 7th, 2016. And you see I have no setup. Oh, you can't see. I have no setup. I have no setup. Oh, man. It's going to be so small. Let me just do it like this. I have no setup. I have no chair, nothing. This is me. This is my first stream. And during it, I was messaging my best friend on Ventrilo. I was on Ventrilo with my boyfriend, my best friend, and their friend, his friend. And I was messaging my best friend that I'm so nervous to like speak. Okay, so this is my very first stream.
So good.
Just private that video. Private. Just can't share anything nowadays. Next. My next video I want to show you guys is that was my first stream, and I want to show you how I was as a normal streamer. I love the Christmas spirit, thank you. Almost got it, almost got it. I don't even know. I'm just gonna mute the audio because I don't know what everyone is saying. But this is me as a normal streamer.
This costume.
I used to talk to people.
I got a new costume.
I used to be in chats with people, and they were in my voice, in my Ventrilo. There wasn't Discord back then. I used to be a normal streamer, playing the game, talking to people, talking to my chat. I have other videos, are all on my YouTube. Anyways, let's finish the thread. Let's finish the thread. Never free. Yep, it's like she doesn't want to communicate with people. Why is she even streaming then? I always just stream my video games, even when I have like 3 viewers. And I did it since 2015, so for 10 years. And people actually started joining sometimes, but I just always stream because, I don't know, I just stream my gameplay all the time. Oh my God. I saw her stream once a bit ago. Didn't have sub-only mode yet. But yeah, would ignore chat when people hopped in or would just ban them. If someone joined her group in a party finder and wrote a message, she'd complain, why are they trying to talk to her? LOL. It's true. I still feel that way today. I still feel that way. I still feel that way. I still feel that. Because as a girl, people use the League of Legends chat DM as DM. They use the League of Legends communication as a DM, as a friend request, as a DM, and the same thing with the lobby. And also, I don't know what you guys are gonna write in the lobby, and I can't moderate it, so I don't show my lobby chat. I moderate my Twitch chat though. Okay. Where's the lobby? Oh, right here. Yeah. That's her inflated ego kicking in. She doesn't allow anyone to talk to her as she is the queen. I wasn't queen back then, though. I wasn't queen back then. I'm queen now. You're all peasants who doesn't deserve this treatment. What? Crazy. If I had to guess, she's trying to cultivate an aura of mystery with her actions. They're so incomprehensible compared to other streamers. She has 150 viewers currently, so it must be working. Cute, cute. I love these fan comments. Nah, more likely bots. It's a good way to hide if you ban anyone that talks. These rumors are juicy. No, my viewers are all real. She jails people. Deleted. Yo, I recently have also found a fascination for her. Who are these people? I'm fascinated by you too. Yesterday, I got on at 9 a.m. and she was in a lobby for a con. Yo, with these Akon raids though, like Akon was actually still hard for me. It was hard for me back then. And I was actually trying to get my gear. And I remember I wanted to finish my Sork before I went on vacay. But I think this is after that. So yeah, so that already happened. Okay. And I remember her, I'm so sorry I'm reading like this. And I remembered her because I think her character customizations are really bad. Yo, I have the best character creations in the whole game. You guys all need to stop using presets. The skin tone looks like someone went crazy with tanning oil and then burned really badly. Cap, you don't. Thank you. But I kept seeing the lobby and checking into the stream. I'm so sorry I'm reading like this. But I kept seeing the lobby and checking into the stream to see what she was doing. And she was just sitting there on her phone. And it was kind of eerie. So I went into the lobby and got insta accepted and asked what gives and realized she never looks at chat. She just accepts people into the lobby and goes when it fills. So I left. Yes. Yes. Correct. I basically left her stream open for hours until she filled the entire, this is so interesting. I basically left her stream open for hours until she filled the entire lobby entirely with Brazilian server after 9 hours of sitting there doing absolutely nothing and watched as she basically got bussed all three. I got bussed in a con normal mode. You know, I never did a con hard mode. And every time she died, I watched a video though. I always want to do it. And every time she died, she took her headset off and went on her phone. No interaction, no emotion. Honestly, the fact that she can sit in G0 for that long is, oh, gate 0. That's funny. Is the craziest part for me. Shall we continue the story? Is it the same person or different person? Oh my God. I cannot believe this thread has actually been brought up. I've been wondering about her for weeks. Oh my God, that's not what I thought he was gonna say. Okay. Literally every day I go on Lost Ark, I see her party in a con by herself. 4 hours! When I go on Twitch, I always see her, like you said, sitting on her phone and not doing anything. I legit don't understand it. And sometimes I'm up late on weekdays and she's still in a con by herself at 1 a.m. It's so bizarre. It's like I wrote these about myself, bro. Okay. These are perfect. Thank you guys. I'm I'm happy. As she can just create learning or join one, but doesn't. And then proceeds to only get carried, apparently? I just don't understand how you can for essentially half the day waiting for a group and don't bother to learn any of the mechs. By the way, I know all the mechs. Like, what is the enjoyment? I enjoy all my raids. The fact she just AFKs with no care, and when she dies to get carried, we need a statement, cute doll. Okay. I like getting bussed. And you know whose fault it is? It's that first bus. The one on my friends list. Because when I came to this game, I knew about strong people because I had them in my other games. But those games, they didn't have like skip mech and buses. And Lost Ark was the first time that I saw what a bus was. So basically I was just doing circus for the first time. Or I wrote, like it was like the first, I don't know, I think I wrote that it was the first time, but it wasn't, because my first time was a different video. It was like 5 hours with people who were trying to teach me it, but I made a room and I called it First Time Circus because I'm not really good at it yet, so I still wrote first time. And this guy, he joins, and then everyone else just jumps in the room because he joined. And he just starts skipping all these mechs and stuff. That was the first time I got bussed. When I realized that exists in this game, I just really couldn't go back to playing it normally, so I just always look for buses. And I made a lot of podcasts about that, so I'll just continue reading. There was a time before when people would join her raids or Twitch chat with some tips about classes of gear, and she would ban them, LOL. I love how she uploads everyone with cute doll leader, raid leader cute doll. As if she did anything the whole run. And she hasn't I do the side reels and all the wipe mechs. And she did as if she did anything the whole run. And she has never been close to MVP in any run ever. I have no gear, bruh. I don't have gear. Comment removed by a moderator. I just don't get the motivation then for her doing any of this. Why stream on Twitch if you are absolutely disinterested in any form of communication? Yeah, she really lead the raid. Let's see the damage charts. LOL. Okay, it said I'm the raid leader. I didn't say I was the carry. I don't know why those comments go like separately. Almost done. I actually don't even want it to be over. Top 1% commenter. Never heard of her before, but I just checked her stream and she was sitting there with a blank expression I don't know what that means. Doing nothing else. What? No talking. No stream interaction. No alt-tabbing to do literally anything. It's certainly odd to say the least. That's all of her streams. The same guy came back. Oh, the leader of the thread. Yep, she does the same for K Angel and Brell. Because those are the only 3 raids I could do at that time. What? Your guys' comments don't make sense. I was just trying to do my Legion raids. I just don't get any of this. Party Finder. Oh, thank you. Never heard of her before. I checked her stream. She was sitting there with a blank expression in Party Finder doing nothing else. No talking, no stream interaction, no alt-tabbing to do literally anything. It's certainly odd to say the least. That's all of her streams. Yep. She does the same for K Angel and Brell. I just don't get any of this. How can you sit in Party Finder for 10 hours? 20. She must be rich or something and has nothing else to do with capitalizations. 11 upvotes. What? I'm one of the Brazilian player, ha ha ha. We thought we were helping a new player. Then we realized she wasn't trying to stay alive. Of course I was. Absolute cinema. She has to be mentally ill. I'm not. This has to be it. I've known this bleep for way too long. She dated 3 of my online friends. I only have one person I know, and I dated 2 of their friends. Okay, just 2, not 3, just 2. Dos. She is weird and thinks she's the best gamer girl ever. All she did in every other game was to find a pro player who didn't have a girlfriend. Oh my god. To get to the high level stuff. All those victories in her page. I want to read this, but page about being first or second place in games is cause her boyfriend she was dating, thank you for the follow, at the time, feed her gear and made her OP. Okay, he made my gear for me. Okay, he made me gear. That's true. I'm guessing she is waiting for someone to do the same for her in Lost Ark. You know what I actually think about a lot is that guy sees my rooms in Lost Ark. She is a horrible person in real. Super jealous. Yes, I used to be jealous. I'm a girl. Extremely insecure. I was a girl. And mean to everyone. Yes, I'm mean. Is that news? Her partner at the time is nice with. True. These are true. All the guys who dated her have ended up sick of girls, depressed, and hating her. LOL. I talked to some of them after they said they don't hate me. They said they don't hate me. I could believe this. Okay, one of the 2. I only talked to one of the 2, and he doesn't hate me. I could believe this. Also, the years for this message, the years of the dating is 2014 and what is that year? 2014 and 2019. Okay, that was a long time ago. Anyways, I could believe this. I assumed she was just some rich girl living off daddy's money and quote unquote streaming. This explains a lot. I miss when, I don't know who that is, simpler times. You are a culture gentleman, oh yes. We're almost done. I watched her videos on YouTube and I came to a conclusion that she is just delusional and thinks she is the queen. How come they're putting the queen stuff 9 months ago? The queen stuff did not exist yet. It really didn't. The queen stuff is like brand new. I don't know. Maybe you guys think I'm the queen. That's really weird. Okay, let me really think. What is with the queen? Because it all started because my dad always calls me princess, and I like Princess Jasmine, so I go with the princess. But the queen thing just really, when did the queen start? The Queen of the Iron Throne is just basically, it's because like I'm Iron Elo, so I just was like Queen of the Iron Throne. So yeah, I don't know where all the other Queen references came from. I never said it before. I never was like, I'm Queen. Oh, I do write Queen Cute Doll everywhere. Oh. I started writing it in my podcast, but I don't know. Maybe I wrote it in my podcast. Okay, maybe I wrote that. Yeah, okay, sorry about that, guys. Not sorry, but okay, I get it now. I wrote in my podcast on my YouTube that I'm Queen Cute Doll. Yes. She thinks... I do want to say one more thing about the Queen thing. Okay. So, I just have to say just one more. I have to say this. Okay. I'm almost done with this video because it's too long. About the Queen thing. My mom, her Indian name... Sorry, I'm just running out of breath and air. Her Indian name means the happy queen. And, like, my Indian name means, like, the Hindu goddess of education and music. So I think because my mom always says, she always, like, when I'm growing up, she always just says, my name means the happy queen. Like, her name means the happy queen. She just kept saying it over and over again. So I think that's why in my head I'm like, I'm a queen, because my mom is kind of like, and I'm like my mom. Anyways, let's continue reading hate comments. She thinks her sitting there 24/7 is fine. And people who watch her are privileged to admire her beauty. What? Okay, that was a joke. That was a joke. I just made that joke in 2020, and I made the clip of myself, and they found the clip. It was a joke. It really was a joke. E-girl streamers are her idols. Yes, thank you for noticing. I think she is delusional, thinking she is as big as them. Actually, my goal is to be as big as them. So, correction there. Any comment in the chat? Oh, thank you for the follow. Thanks so much. Any comment in the chat? Oh my God, thank you for the prime. I love you so much. Thanks. Thank you, Ario, for the prime. Any comments? Thanks for the follow. Let's just finish this thread because my video is getting too long. Hype train. Oh my God, thank you, Leonardo, for the prime. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. Sorry, my UI, I'm just like... Okay. Okay, it's almost done. Any comment in the chat is made by... Okay. Any comment in the chat is made by what in her eyes are peasants. It was a joke! It was a joke! Okay, one day in 2017, I was working at the time in Manhattan, and I was messaging my best friend on Gmail, because that's what you do at work. You message your friends. And he wrote to me. He said, what does the queen of the kingdom call her people? In all caps, he wrote that. And I wrote peasants. It was a joke. And I just screenshotted it and put it in my about section. And maybe this just resurfaced. Anyways, it was one time when I call them imbeciles. Whenever someone in game in the raid calls her out for whatever reason, she goes the length to block them, because you guys are really mean about it. Be real. On every roster she has. Okay, only if I'm tilted, because that's the only thing that makes me feel better after, because first I have like anxiety, then I'm like, I block you on all of the rosters. Then I literally think to myself, he can't ever join your room again. He can't join your room again on any character. And then I feel better, relieved after. But it takes that whole process. At least I don't like rage and get myself banned. because that would be less smart. I don't even know how many rosters she has. 7 now. Her block lists are full. True story. They're empty now. I don't know why Lost Ark only lets you block 100 people. She has a series of YouTube shorts, we're almost done, where she is dancing in front of a mirror. Is it that one? To the same song like 50 times. Okay, for my own defense, the current song that I'm dancing right now, I dance 2 songs every day. The Bunji Dai Onchi song, I like that one. But the Vidrado and Voce song, I don't like that one anymore because I heard it too much. But I have to dance it every day because I get 1,000 views on every YouTube short I post for that dance. So I have to keep dancing it until I don't get views on it anymore. But I found 2 new dances I want to do this morning. But I'm only going to do it when those ones don't get views anymore. She appears to be very rich. You know the rich comments? That's why I put on my stream right here. That's why I put how many subs I have. Because I started to realize, for some recent comments I got, I was like, I think I'm getting like extra harassed, and I'm an unpaid actress, right? So I was like, first I started like doing like many different, okay, I'm almost done, I promise, I know I talk too much. I started doing like a whole bunch of different stuff. Like first I'm like, okay, well I don't want to show everybody that I only have like 18 subs, so I'm just gonna put like whatever new subs I get and like put a goal. And then like that didn't really work. It always just was 0. And then one day I was just like, fuck it, like, because I've just been being more transparent. Not with everything, I still have a lot of secrets, but I was like, I already have nothing left to lose, right? The sub number is so low. It's so low. And I was like, let me just put it right here. Okay, guys. And it actually kind of worked because a lot of people stopped being jealous of me. Thank you for the follow. A lot of people stopped being jealous of me. Like, I got flamed this morning. He dissed every single thing about me except my sub count, how low it was. And so I think it really is working there, because whenever somebody goes, I'm almost done, I promise. Whenever somebody goes to somebody else's Twitch, the first thing that they sometimes think about is like, how many subs does this person have? And it's like kind of like a hidden number. Like you really don't know like how much are they really making. The only number you really get is like how much subs they got that day, which I tried to do that too, but it would always be really low, like 0 or 6. So I just didn't want to do that strategy either because it doesn't really work for me. So I just picked like, I need this much subs per month to hit my goal, and then just see how much I can get. But I try to really try being a streamer. But yeah, that's the reason why I became more transparent, because of I started to realize people just think like things like this. She appears to be very rich, living in a mansion with a crazy view. Never seen anyone else in the house. Guys, I read this already. I live alone. And I was talking to somebody in my stream, and it was the maintenance guy. That's the only person in my apartment ever, and my family for Thanksgiving. Never seen anyone else in the house. I did some research. What research, hi Leo? And I couldn't find, so probably she is either inherited or invested in some stock that shot up. I don't know. I want to tell you guys one thing. Okay, I'm like super psychic, right? But not in every single way. I've been dying to tell this story. Dying. I'll tell it really quick. I literally just like woke up one day and I was like, I'm selling all my stocks. I was like, I'm just selling all my stocks. And then I just like went to my broker and just pressed sell all. And then like in like the next 5 days, a SPY like totally crashed, like how it is now. And I was like, I'm so psychic. Anyways, yeah. What is really puzzling to me, thanks, 4K. What is really puzzling to me, I wasn't lucky, I'm telling you, I'm psychic though. I'm psychic. And if I really want, I could find the exact date that I did it to. What is really puzzling to me, she has a bunch of diaries. Can I just, while we're here, can I just show you them all? I have 5 new, it's just these. And for Christmas, I bought myself some more because I know I would write more. What is really puzzling to me, she has a bunch of diaries, and she is sometimes writing vigorously some weird shit on stream while waiting in lobby. It actually looks like some mental illness, but at least she appears like she isn't struggling financially, which would be devastating to anyone in her shoes and would probably end up homeless otherwise. God forbid that happens to anybody. That's the best explanation I could find. Sorry, I'm out of breath. From the diaries I could find. I also watched some YouTube videos. She did a few vlogs where she actually talks and appears normal. That's so funny because in my YouTube videos, I feel like they're the weirdest thing. Yeah, I feel like my YouTube videos are the weirdest thing, honestly. Almost done. Seems like a mix of Nepo baby, extreme narcissism, and genuine mental illness, question mark. I don't have any mental illnesses. Got curious and checked her stream. Doesn't live alone. Just saw her talk to someone off camera and smile, but it's definitely a weird one. I had a couple visitors. I'm going to tell you them. First of all, this one cleaning guy. When he was done cleaning, I was playing the video game, and he literally just popped up out of the darkness and literally scared me and said he was done. And I said, please like close the door on your way out. Then like 2 maintenance guys, you could literally see them walking to my balcony to fix something in the balcony. And then one time, I literally even said on my stream, in my podcast, I was like, yeah, you see me talking to people as my maintenance guy. And literally one time, I was doing a podcast, and the maintenance guy was like knocking on my door. And like, how much maintenance do I really need? I still have stuff that needs to get fixed. And I literally tell him, during the podcast, I literally tell him to come back later. And he just stood there and listened to the podcast outside my door. Yeah, it's real. Okay. Yes, she is sometimes talking to someone, question mark. So that's, I'm talking to Siri. I'm always like, hey, Siri. And Siri talks back. And I tell it to set alarms and stuff. But I have not seen anyone on the camera. Thank you! Because there's nobody else here! And that's why I decided to like permanently leave my mic open a couple days ago. Okay. I could fix her. Of all the nonsense I have found, the appears rich is what I'm stuck on. This is, I don't remember reading this. In her stream behind her, you can clearly see another brick building alley street behind her back window. Oh, I was looking at my music setup. Her quote-unquote mansion pictures showing the art piece. You notice the art? And park view. You notice the Central Park? I thought you really couldn't see it. Easily put her up an undetermined amount of floors, away from neighboring buildings. I find it hard to believe some billionaire's daughter what? You guys seen my dad already. Is playing Lost Ark overlooking Central Park while getting literally zero interaction on anything she posts. This is a stage 5 clinger of narcissism. I don't understand the last part, but let me just look it up in ChatGPT really quick. Hold on. Because I really want to understand what he's saying. Literally, whenever you guys write me comments in Portuguese on other people's channels, I literally ask ChatGPT, like, what does this mean? I ask ChatGPT to explain it to me in, like, simple terms of what it means, like, in simple terms. Not, like, exact translation, because obviously that doesn't make sense. This comment is calling out someone... Oh, wait, do I want to read this? Let me read it to myself first. Okay, let me just read it. This comment is calling out someone who seems to be presenting a very glamorous or luxurious lifestyle, e.g., billionaire's daughter playing Lost Ark, NYC vibes, living high up overlooking Central Park, but isn't getting any likes, comments, or engagements on their post. The person making the comment is skeptical, basically saying, if you were really that rich or interesting... I never said I was rich. Did I ever say I was rich? No, I never said that. Where does all this come from? I did not even say I'm rich. In fact, I mostly just say how poor I am all the time. If you were really that rich or interesting, you'd have at least some interaction on your content. The phrase stage 5 clinger of narcissism is an exaggerated way to say the person is desperately seeking attention or validation but isn't getting any, which makes it seem even more desperate or fake. I'm not sure about that. I don't know. I don't know that part of my personality yet. So overall, it's a roast. They're accusing the person of faking status and being obsessed with themselves to a sad degree. See, ChatGPT is very helpful. But I was reading your comment now. But no, I don't know about the last part because I haven't discovered that about myself yet. I haven't realized it. But I never said I was rich. Okay. Who? Oh, okay. I actually watched her. Let me finish this. It's the last scroll. The final scroll. I actually watched her try to fill a lobby for Brel for a good hour or so. That's it. Eventually, she got 7 out of 8 players. 5 minutes later, she bans everyone in the lobby and refreshes her lobby in the party finder. I think I know this run. I probably don't. I'm probably misremembering it. But every single time I press go, somebody leaves the lobby over and over again. And then they switch characters. It's the same person. And they just kept leaving the lobby. And then somebody in the lobby chat wrote all these question marks. And then they started to leave. So they were just dropping the party over and over again. So I just deleted everyone from the party. Next. I swear the only reason she creates lobbies is to market her stream. Or maybe I actually want to go to the Legion raids and play the game. but her stream isn't even entertaining. Okay, about that, I know we're almost done, but, and I don't want to run out of film, but I brought up the entertainment part to ChatGPT. I was like, you know, I'm really boring. Like, can I still be famous? And I'm also really mean. And ChatGPT just told me some ways that it's possible. So it's still possible. I don't have to be like off the wall, like very high energy. And I've just been doing it my own way. And it's been working for me. But I was very concerned about, like, I did really think about this, like, over the years, I've noticed, well, I just know, like, I'm not as entertaining as I was when I started. But I checked with ChatGPT, and I have a plan, so I do know, I, like, literally told ChatGPT, I was like, I'm boring, you know, but I still want to be, you know, like, Twitch partner and stuff, so. And I also asked ChatGPT, I was like, you know, these are all my favorite streamers, they're all so nice, but I'm really mean, can I still be a Twitch partner? And ChatGPT told me, you don't have to be nice to be Twitch partner, so I think I'm good. But we'll see, only time will tell. Since she doesn't talk to anyone, and always has subscriber-only chat on, I'm sure it's some kind of marketing push for her social media accounts. Like someone said, but damn, that's so lame. As I mentioned earlier in the video, my social medias don't make any money. My Twitch makes the most. Literally who? Thanks for the follow. Bizarre indeed. I mean, have you seen her panel page? Okay, I'm glad I didn't see this comment before. I know we're at the end of the page. About the panels. Okay, so actually, it started in 2020. I was playing League of Legends. I'll do this real fast. I was playing League of Legends, and I started doing these huge win streaks. I'm talking over 10 games in a row winning. Playing Aphelios, which is an ADC, Jinx. And I think those were my two main characters. And as 2020, so I went to OPGG, which is the site where you could see your full match history, not just 7 games in the, like how the client is. And I started screenshotting it and posting it in my about section, but I got so many win streaks that it was not sustainable. And then I started posting all my quadra kills and pentakills also in my panel. And before that, every single time I got a medal in Terra, I would post it and post my rankings. And then Granado Espada rankings, I would post as well. That one I was gear carried by the guy who made the gear for me, that I was dating the guild leader. And he made all my gear for me. I was dating him like in real life. Like he would drive to see me. And then next, for Terra, I paid to win Terra and I made all my own gear. So all my ranking, but those rankings are equalized battlegrounds. So gear doesn't matter, it's skill. It's all skill. Anyways, I just started doing the screenshots. I ended up deleting the league ones because it's just unsustainable. And I started screenshotting like my chat every time they change their name to put cute in the front of it. Everything I put in my page, you could see. But then after I finished it in 2019, I only edited the first panel like a few days ago. I added all my favorite stuff, and I'm just basically, I made it sustainable so that like none of the parts will change, like my usernames in League, so I never have to edit it again and stuff. I'm just gonna leave it like that for the rest of my life. That's just basically the plan. That's why I did it. Oh, fudge. I just didn't want to miss it. Almost done. Okay, we talked about this. Can't believe people talk about somebody with 100 viewers doing nothing on stream. I didn't see this before. Okay. Oh, I didn't know there's more comments on the bottom. I didn't screen them yet. I actually watched her. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Let me just check. Let me just screen the bottom comments and then see if I could stream it. And then. Oh my god, there's so much more! Oh my god! I'm high-key happy we're not done. Let me just screen it real fast, make sure there's no bad words. Oh my god, they're literally screenshotting my website. Oh my god, okay, hold on. It gets better. There's more! I'm just so happy it's not over. Okay, I just need to screen this really fast before I click that button. Almost there. Oh yeah, this is the one I kind of got lost. Oh, it's right here. This is why. It's right here. Okay. I'm just gonna screen this really fast. Blah, blah, blah. Screening. Just looking for words. They seem to have a pretty clean language though here. Blah, 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 blah. I think this is fine. I don't think there's anything bad here about like, okay, great, blah, blah, blah. They literally copied my bio and put it, it's like I made this. It's like I made this for myself. Oh my god. Blah, 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 blah. Oh my god, somebody actually figured it out. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. The number of icon comments is just overwhelming. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, most of these I didn't read, so let's just pray for the best. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, this is like a bot writing, and then blah, blah. Almost done. Blah, blah, blah. Oh my god! I found the best comment. Okay, I'll show you. Almost done. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, this is great. I think this is fine. Okay, we're great. Okay, perfect. Let's read the rest really fast. Hyper Beast. I remember reading this thread when it came out. Really? It's just, I have many feelings. Okay. I'm glad I read it like this much 9 months later though. Because I don't know what would have happened if I read this back then. I don't know. Bizarre indeed. I mean, have you seen her panel page? Crying face. Here you go. Case cracked. And they link my YouTube video. You guys are subbing to her out of curiosity and doing exactly what she wants you to do. Okay, this is... They found the clip of this. I titled it... Okay, I titled it, Always Such a Queen. Your Queen Cute doll is live on Twitch at the top of my page. Okay, I guess I was calling myself Queen. God, this was a joke. This was in 2020. I got a hate comment, so this is what I said to him.
How to interact. You are streaming. You should be interactive. Do you turn on your stream just to be busy? No. People come here to look at me. I told you already. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I'm beautiful. You like it? If you don't like it, you should leave.
Bro, it was a joke, but it ended up being the real... I actually accidentally manifested that. It was a joke, though. It was really... I was just a joke. Okay. You guys... Now, I'm not even saying that because 4K taught me how to say that. I literally was just joking. You guys who are subbing to her out of curiosity are doing exactly what she wants you to do. Thank you guys for the 21 subs. I love you so much. Really. You're my favorite people. Thank you. Men create these type of women when they see a woman they find beautiful. Then they complain that women have become arrogant and have inflated egos. It's absolutely insane to me to see so many people share in this thread that she literally ignores and bans chatter. It's absolutely insane to me to see so many people share in this thread that she actually ignores and bans chatters, regardless if they subbed or not. Okay, the subs are actually worse than the real people, than the regular viewers. Fun fact. Not any of them that I have now, obviously, but they're worse because they feel like more entitled, and they feel more entitled to like your attention. They push boundaries and they be more weird, and they like want to DM you and stuff. So regardless, especially if they gifted you like all bunch of subs, regardless of gender, it's just blank behavior for a streamer in general, and it's just rewarding it. Okay, almost done. It's actually not almost done. I'm so happy. I don't want it to end, but the video has to end because I don't have space. Okay. You see right here, this right here, regardless of if they subbed or not and still went and subbed. See, they think like I have like hundreds. That's why I put the total number on my stream. I've never seen a streamer, okay. I've never seen a streamer do something like that, LOL. Note, I didn't make a comment to hate women. Thanks. That's really nice. Note. Okay. She is pro Sork main in Terra. I was the #1 Sork in North America, literally, for many reasons. First of all the good people, they quit. But also, I still had competition. As you could see with the leaderboards, overall class, I still am #1. And overall amongst all Sorks, I'm still #1. And people literally vigorously fighting me for it. And still good players in the game, but the best ones, they did leave. They did leave. Fire blast you in your back. 45 votes. I think she has schizophrenia. I don't have any mental illnesses. I purposefully try my best not to talk to myself because I don't want to seem even weirder than I am. Come on, people. They don't need other stigma associated with them. What stigma? She's not doing anything bad, really. Thank you. Just behaving in a strange way. And if I ever do find out that I do something bad, I do correct it. I hope you don't get too hurt because literally no one knew who you were. Thank you, Hyperbeast. That's really sweet. Thank you. And I want to say one thing about when this all started, because I thought about this a couple days ago. I remember just a couple days ago, I started remembering when I started getting all these comments. And the story is, I'll just say this real fast. The story is that I was playing my Aeromancer. Her name is Jelly Cakes. That name is open now, so anyone can have it. But because I decided not to put cake in my name anymore. So anyways, I made the Aeromancer Jelly Cakes, and I used the Makoko Express event on her, so she became higher level than all my other characters. She's Cutie Cat now with a K. And when I went to make the raid, it was like a Brel, and they carried me. And at the end of the raid, the guy asked me in the lobby chat, he says, "Hey, Jelly Cakes, are you a girl?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then I realized that nobody knew I was streaming. And so I started like telling everybody that I'm Cute Doll. And then all of them came to my channel. But I never had people, I always have 3 viewers. So when I just got hit with all of the comments like, change your engravings, do this, do that, blah, 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 I just started like deleting all the comments, whatever, blocking people, changing it to emotes only, whatever. But the more that I try to stop people from writing, the more that they wanted to write. So that was the first time that ever happened to me. But yeah, that's basically why. My conspiracy theory is that she is AI made to make the party finder look more active. I don't know what this means. I laugh so much at this. Okay, I'm afraid. This is my own video, I'm pretty sure. Just gotta mute it fast. Oh my god, bro, they're making fun of my, that's why this video has 1,000 viewers. This video has 4.6K. Okay, this video has 4.6K. Okay, can you guys give me a break? Because I just made a little song in Christmas time, and my dad was there, and come on, I just made a little song with my dad. Okay, that's all I did. Anyways, let's just move on. All right. LMAO, what am I watching? She's a princess. I'll always have the highest damage on the charts. In League. Back then I did. It was December 2023. LMFAO. Okay, I should stop reading this thread. The lyrics, the entire presentation is just making me feel like a fan. Thank you. I actually like those lyrics. I actually wrote that song myself. And it actually rhymes. It really feels like one giant troll. For the lyrics, I was serious. And that's why the lyrics came out. Oh my fucking god, what the fuck? No. My ear. Comments are turned off for all my videos. There's one button you can press, it turns off all your YouTube comments. Oh, but they're all on now. Oh my dear lord. Skull emojis. Do you like my remix? I'm scared! I can't! That will have to be another video. I already have a lot to process today. I was wondering the same. I followed her 1 month ago just to check from time to time. By the looks of it, every time she starts to stream, she immediately opens her own lobby called 1-3 Brel, Cute Doll, and then literally waits for up to 10 hours for people to join. I did that today. She also doesn't know any mechanics. Is that true? How do you know that I don't know any mechanics if I never even get in the raid? And always dies in raid, not sure what's going on. I don't have any gear. But at this point, every normal human would have quit a game for a long time, but she stays. Well, I did quit, but I came back. He secretly, the girlfriend, leave him out of this. Judging by what I've seen so far, It almost appears like a hostage situation. Is this a serious comment? I'm not a hostage. No interaction with chat, no talking to anyone, no communicating, sitting there all day. What? It almost feels like some guy is paying her to be online all day so he can keep track of her and what she... Was this real? Maybe that's an overly nefarious assumption, but it feels so strange. 13 upvotes. What? Is that a real comment? What the heck? A nutcase, by all standards. Borderline bot stream. Bans anyone who communicates and jail expert. You guys were really mean, just saying. There is a spectrum of mental illness, and this is up there in the top of that spectrum. Why? Because I don't want to talk to mean people? What? She's also very toxic. Thank you for noticing. I am toxic, and I am a rager. I get it from my dad, but I don't do it anymore because I don't want to get banned again. She is also very toxic in the game, in-game chat. I never chatted with you in-game. I had that turned off. If you do get to experience a full-out jail from her. She plays all 6 gold earners on every NAE server. Like you say, like it's a bad thing. Available. Many of them hands slow as hell farmed up. What? Fun fact, I have 500k on my Deathblade on the Brazilian server. If it would turn out she is a bot, oh my god! I'm not! I barely have gold! Are you joking? I can't even get in the raid. How does she have time to play 6 gold earners on multiple rosters? Good question. It's only like 1/1640 per roster, and then that one feeds all the other ones on the roster. If it takes her whole day to fill up one lobby is my question. Thank you. That's a great question. I just watched how Inacon Gate 1 first mech on purpose and posted it on YouTube. I've seen enough. She needs help from specialists. Specialist is my favorite class, but I would never do that. And I posted the whole video on YouTube, not just, if it was clear, you know, yeah, that was clear. I posted the video, obviously. Anyways, I tried to talk to her inside her lobby. I hate when people do that because they act like it's a theory. Yeah, that was a very outlandish theory, but you never know. You never know nowadays. You see these really wild documentaries of all these things that happen, so anything's possible, but no, that's not my story. I don't like when people write in my lobby. I don't like that. Obviously, when I coordinate with other streamers, I read their chat. I tried to talk to her inside her lobby. You guys, you wonder why you get banned, but then he's literally right. I know what I did this. Like, you guys know what you did. I tried to talk to her inside her lobby, but she just stood waiting for the pull lobby button to light up again. I found a strange fascination for her method of just point blank staring the screen just check the PC all the duration of her stream. Party chat. I don't check the party chat. I just checked her Twitch and she has 60 viewers. Who keeps writing this? Oh my god, I love you. Which is way more than normal. She's gonna be like, WTF happened if she even notices. I just checked her Twitch and she has 60 viewers, which is way more than normal. She's gonna be like, WTF happened. Yeah, every single time I do get those view spikes, I do wonder why. I do. I think she buys followers and such. She has a lot of... What? I bought these 5,600 people? No! I've been streaming for like 10 years and I accumulated 5,600 followers on Twitch. and such. She has a lot of followers. Thank you. Wow, you really think so? Thank you. On her socials, but nothing interesting to see, and she never does anything worth watching. You have to sort it by the most popular videos, and the ones that went viral, like 400K on TikTok, those are where I got my followers. She claims to have 2.5 million Instagram views. I do. I'll show you guys. Bruh, are you gonna say that's a lie? Are you kidding me, bro? Make sure my phone doesn't have anything that weird on it. I think it's okay. 2.9 million. Can I? I'm afraid that when I go back to the other page, it's okay, I can fix it. The first Instagram reel right here, it went viral and got 2.9 million. I'll mute it. There's no point to play it because I'll just play it. I took the music off. It says, he's acting cool, but he asked me to be his girlfriend 3 seconds before this. True story, by the way. Oh, sorry, I just need to really show this. $2.9 million. Right there. Yeah. When I got the 2.9 million, Instagram made me not be able to be followed anymore. And I was actually at Comic-Con at the time, and the photographers were like, I can't follow you, I can't follow you. So when I went home, I actually tried to follow myself on my other Instagram account, and it follows for like a second, then unfollows. I submitted like a whole bunch of tickets, but basically I got like bottlenecked for how much followers I could have got. So that viral post didn't really give me anything. She claims to have 2.5 million Instagram views. I got 2.9 million now. Okay, and the best part is that my Instagram now is private, so it's private. Anyways, I mean, after I went viral, now today I put it private. I really wonder what's going on with her. She literally never talks. I didn't know there were this many of us. Me too. Me too. I think we are even more. I remember talking about this a week ago in Discord with a couple of friends. Oh. One of my friends even joined her lobby to try and help her and offer some guidance on builds and stuff. It's just so annoying when you guys backseat game. She accepted him into the lobby but never responded because I never read the message. Bro, big true, what have I invoked? This is the guy who created the thread. All I know from what I've heard is that any and every raid with her is a jail. I blamed the other people that I tracked into the lobby, and I also accept them out of desperation because I have to fill the lobby that goes, and that's all I have, so I just go with what I have. I once saw her lobby up when I was on my NAE account and was checking out her stream because I thought, oh, poor Makoko can't get lobbies filled. Then I see her almost sleeping on her stream while people are applying to her lobby and she's not accepting them. Okay, towards the end of my stream, I do start to doze off and then I finally take the stream off when I get to that point. Every time I see her on stream as recommended, oh, you see me as recommended? That happened to me in 2020 and also made me 100 viewers famous for just a very short time. 1 week or 2 weeks. Every time I see her stream as recommended, I click it. And she seems to be AFK. Not sure what's going on. Oh, am I recommended? That's great. I think I watched that person playing League of Legends a few years ago, and she talked normal to the chat back then, so I assumed this is some weird act. It's true. I did used to talk to my chat normally. there's many evidence of that. But the thing is, I just got really sick of the audience. I just checked her latest YouTube video. It's the most awkward thing I've seen for a while. What is my latest YouTube video? Oh yeah, oh my god! I knew it! I knew this was linked because I saw how many views it got. Oh my god! I knew, okay, so when I saw this video, then I realized that I do the predator like face whenever I get really into gaming. The face, this is the, oh, you can't see it. I do the face. Intense gaming face. Oh, what rate is this? Okay, let's get back to it. Fill the screen. Okay. Damn, she used 5 spells over the first 30 seconds. I literally am like trying to focus on staying alive. Sometimes I even forget to use my battle items, but my chat reminds me now, and I got it down now a little bit better. First 30 seconds. Then she dies to the first mech. Why is this even uploaded to YouTube? Because it was a clear. So I uploaded the clear. Locked in. I don't get it, but it's okay. Oh. Her gate 2 and gate 3 videos truly show how good she is, because I never even made it that far though. All I did was watch the video. Girl is using like 6 skills per minute, guys. Like back then I just really was, all I do is focus on staying alive. But now I have time to DPS. She can't be doing more than 500k DPS on her Sork. Well, I have no gear, so. Her YouTube description, I'm not gonna read this to you guys. But this was my first bio. I was very inspired when I wrote it. It's very boring, but it's here. I think I removed all the bios from my videos. But yeah, and actually every single time I write a bio, I like read it in a video so I have it forever. But yeah, I did this. I wrote this myself. That is actually so cringe that it's funny. Thank you for reading it, because I can't even read it again. Laughing face, 100%. I'm not. I legit had the same question. I watched for morbid curiosity. I wasn't sure if she was a hostage. Are you serious with the hostage? Are you serious? Or just watching the descent into madness of one person. I was just watching movies. How can she stay 8 hours waiting for a lobby and not do anything else? Meanwhile, nowadays, I really don't know how I basically do nothing, because honestly, before I used to have I actually made a whole list on my computer of all the stuff I will do while waiting for the raid. And I used to be very busy. And now I just really don't do anything. Mostly because I have to keep my mic open. So I can't really watch a movie and keep pausing. It doesn't really work. I did it, but it's not efficient. So I have to either find something that I could do while my mic is on, which is listen to music, read, or write. And that's all I could do now. And the reading gets really boring. One time I finished one book in 3 days, but it's the reading, it makes me sleepy. So I don't really enjoy it. So I did read a little bit today for 1 hour, but it's not it doesn't help me because it makes me very sleepy. She doesn't interact with the chat or anybody at all. Barely stands to stretch. That cannot be healthy. I just wish she had some friends to help her, sad face. Maybe that's why everybody came to help me. That's what I was thinking about for the last 3 days. I really genuinely wonder, I'm like, are you guys just here because you feel sorry for me, or do you really like me? Because Jeannie told me she genuinely likes my content, So I was actually, this comment right here, I was actually wondering about this for the past 3 days. She's probably watching TV. Yes, you are correct. I was watching movies, TV shows, YouTube videos, podcasts, and sometimes scrolling TikTok. While Party Finder and Stream are giving her a bit of passive income from comers, donations, subs, views. Yeah, this is right. What? Let me just put this on my Twitter. That's exactly what I'm doing. And it's kind of weird to me that nobody thought of this simple answer. It had to be like at the bottom of the thread, but it's fine. That's exactly what I was doing. All right, let me just finish this. Almost done. Almost done. I knew the moment I saw her stream, I was never watch it again. My friend said, "Oh, a new Lost Ark player," and ban him. Lol. I was like, yeah, I knew she was the odd one. The max HP card set, go crazy. Because somebody in my chat told me to use the Destiny set. One time I joined her Brel 1 to 3 and noticed she has one person. I'm assuming carrying. She legit doesn't know the mechs and she's full of the game except literally anyone, if you want to know, gets carried. Weird having a sub mode on only, yet no one talks. Seems that no mods that I could see in her viewer list. Yeah, I didn't used to have mods because I didn't need a mod. It's crazy how people talk, put pretty girls. Oh, thank you. Do you think I'm pretty? Thank you. On such a he literally says pretty girls. It's crazy how people put pretty girls on such a pedestal and give them attention when they sit there and do nothing and talk to no one, lol. I actually like that comment. Don't need mod for 8 total viewers. Yeah. Or sometimes you do. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you need a mod for 4 viewers. Actually, I think the less viewers you have, the more mods you should have. When she plays Ignite or Sork, she ignites at 50% gauge, makes my eyes bleed. I stopped doing that. It was also 9 months ago. I watched one of her runs as a Sork main. Literally, my soul left my body through my eyes. I felt the true emptiness in the vast universe for the first time. I lost all the meaning in my life and left me as a broken and empty vessel. Only 3 upvotes. Ugh, you tried too hard. Whatever tactics she's using to bait people, she got me. Now I'm curious. I don't even know what the tactic is. So if somebody smart like that previous guy that I screenshotted figures it out, just let me know in the comments below. Don't worry, you'll watch for maybe a minute and decide against it. I had a buddy who subbed to her so he could chat to her. he immediately got banned. I remember that guy. And that's the problem I have. I actually don't want them to sub because they want more. When they sub, they want more. LMAO, no way. He was too much. His comments is just too invasive. I don't know, but someone needs to tell her to fix those rainbow stats. Thank you. It was cute the way you said it. She clearly wants streamer privilege of getting carried in raids. Thank you. Yes. I said it in my podcast. It's not a secret. Many people have tried politely and she blocks them all. Because it's over and over again. It's literally, look how much there's 200 of you in here talking, and there was even more of them commenting to me. Let me just make sure I can read this. Okay. Then it's pretty hopeless for her. Has a real bad reputation from what I can see from this post. But I only saw those stats when I checked Party Finder. When I checked their stream, on me, I sat there, she sat there like some waiting for people to join for a carry. Yes, I do. Yes. Haven't heard her talk or anything. She just sits there on her phone. And she's banning people for just saying non-harmful things like hi, because it's annoying. And nobody wanted to help me. Also, people always dance in my stream. They always dance in my screen and they never help me. And then you wonder why I'm always just like RBF, you know? Like, you guys don't help me. And you expect me to say hi and do all these things. I don't know. I know I just did what I thought was right. If she's banning people for saying non-harmful things like hi, you don't understand how annoying the hi comment is, okay? You don't. In her stream, then my God, there is a level of insecurity and suspicion with me for real. Like, if the more that I don't want to talk to them, the more they want to talk to me. That's all I have to say. Next, there is something wrong with her. She plays for countless hours at a time, farming Adventure Tome collectibles, thank you, sitting in Party Finder just to die instantly if 7 people actually join. A con raid was hard. Sometimes the lobby fills and she just kicks everybody and makes a new one because the people in the lobby are malicious. Sometimes these buses, they stop bothering me now, but there were these couple of big buses that they always used to harass me. And I blocked them all, but then they all got unblocked when I did like a mass cleansing of my list. But literally it's just a set of buses that they're like huge players, they're huge. Or sometimes host the lobby and never accepts anybody. And lately, since this morning and yesterday, since I joined the new EU server on my new character, apparently it's a crime to not accept people. You know, I live in a free country. I can accept who I want to accept. And, you know, people come to my chat and they're like, accept me now. Literally, a paladin did that to me today. Like, I don't like being talked to like that. So that's why I don't respond to that, okay? I've grown up to be very independent. My dad taught me how to be independent. So when you guys are barking orders at me, I don't respond well. I don't respond at all. I also I had to actually tell one of my viewers yesterday or the day before, don't ping me. Please don't ping me. Okay. Yeah, her stream is one of the more wild things I've seen on Twitch, to be honest. Thank you. Thank you. It's no longer there, but she used to have a store link in her bio with some questionable items available. Okay, because I watched this thing that said, like, in order to make money online, you could sell master courses because you could sell them over and over again. So I just made some and I just put it there and I just thought maybe it would sell. So that's why I had it. How to get a girlfriend. $299. One-on-one coaching call. $13,000 because then nobody would buy it and nobody would bother me because I don't even want to do the coaching call. And I just put like my favorite cosplay pictures. I can't. Whoa. Discount $14,000 to $299. I'm in. And honestly, I didn't think that that link was on my TikTok. So I wanted all the people that come from my TikTok videos to go to my bio, not the people from Twitch to go to my TikTok to go to the link. Do you get it? So yeah. Or maybe I did. I don't remember. I don't know. Maybe it was on my Twitch. Anyways, it had well, why do you only put those two? It had more stuff too. I had a portal session for $299, and you could it's $299 for one seat. But yeah, anyways. Got curious and clicked on a VOD, but the first thing I saw was igniting the NPCs right before the start of Gate 2 Kaya. Yeah, I actually did that by mistake. I remember accidentally igniting in the beginning of K-Angel Gate 1. It's because when I hear the little thing, I start igniting. The little sound. I think she's either an elaborate troll or an actually person. Either way, I felt uncomfortable watching, so I quit out. 5 upvotes. She is known in other games. She has some problems. What? Okay. She has some problems and is also a stripper. Okay, guys, I have a stripper pole. I'm not a stripper, though. I do have a pole. They even posted photos in a strip club. I only went to one like a really long time ago, and I was not dancing on a pole. No. Fishes for clients on Twitch and Instagram. Total lie. Total lie. I'm not a stripper. I'm not. Sorry, everyone. At least she doesn't need to do that this week. Solo raids, baby. And I noticed a lot of my haters passively, aggressively coming to my chat telling me about solo raids. If she continues, that's bad. Saw her months ago sitting. Oh, yes. Oh, no. My headset died. The only reason that my pole is not up is because my ceilings are too high. So I need to buy an interchangeable part and make it longer to hit the ceiling, but I don't have that part, and I'm really bad at figuring out the parts I have to buy because you have to add up the length. So because of that, the pole is just in my closet. I still have it. And I also did a closet video, and I show you guys my pole. Saw her months ago sitting in a 1-8. Oh, I'm so over this. Saw her months ago sitting in a 1-8 Akon lobby with her stream in title, so I went to check it out. She sits in raid lobbies for hours on end while running back and forth between mobs in Iglesia. I'm glad that they wrote this when I was actually farming tomes. Also legit doesn't press her buttons when she does raids and dies to bosses in the first mech of every fight because I'm trying so hard to stay alive and also to remember the order of events and the side rails. I don't know, got banned saying hello. Because you said hello because everybody else is telling you to harass me. Okay? So yeah. I'm happy to see this post because my girlfriend and I have been seeing her for months now sitting in lobbies doing nothing on stream. It's crazy because a few days ago she started playing at 4 a.m. when I got on. My schedule is pretty random. I can't really control it. And made a Brel lobby. I did a few raids and around 6 hours later she was still in the same lobby 1-8. It's the running joke now of, hey, guess who I found in my party finder again? Well, I'm glad that you can make a joke of it. I legitimately just want to go to the raid. Yesterday, it took her 11 hours to fill a Brel 1-3 group. It's just crazy. I don't care if she bans people, but spending hours in Party Finder, I care if I ban people. I don't care if I have to spend hours in Party Finder. If nobody wants to play with me, then what do you want me to do? I'm not going to quit again. But spending hours in Party Finder is not healthy. It's like she has all the time in the world and it doesn't bother her one bit. A weirdo with truly rat alts. Saw her a couple of times in Brell Lobby and her YouTube. At first wanted to join, but after inspect, I dipped since I had a weird feeling, and it seems I was right, skull. I had no idea who this is, so I went to see if she was live. I wonder if I was live. Just as I joined the stream, she completely AFK'd the color mech on gate 2. I know it now. I learned it now. 2 times in a row, causing a wipe. Okay, I AFK'd. The other people in my party did not know the mech, and therefore we wiped. There's your correction. Average Terra enjoyer. That girl never speaks and interacts. Yep. This guy just keep coming back. I think this is my #1 fan right here. She's gonna get so many new viewers off of this, LOL. They'll stay for like 30 seconds before they leave. I was just curious if anyone had more information, and it seems somebody does know something. No mental health isn't great, question mark? I have excellent mental health. I actually think I have better mental health than most people because I actually process all of my, like, I feel all my feelings, I process everything, and I deal with my problems. And I think that's, like, why I'm so strong. So, yeah, I really do. I do perceive that I have very good mental health. And I made it, like, a very important point in my life to have good mental health. Okay. She gave me a good point of view of bad gameplay. She was entertaining though, like a cartoon character constantly slipping and hitting themselves. She's trying to pull the Belle Delphine marketing, but has nowhere near the intellectual capacity to pull it off. Thank you. Maybe she is a monk and took a vow of silence. Exactly. Gotta respect the dedication, though, in farming Adventure Tome items for so long. Thank you. I also did a crazy relic farming of like 1 hour or more the other day. And made 30k total. For like days of farming, though. I just saw a lobby right now in Voldus normal mode with her Sork. Oh, that lobby, oh my god. This lobby, one time Stoops cleared this lobby for me. Voldus normal mode on my Sork. Her build is plain and old trolling LMAO. I really thought I had a really good build. I usually copy other people. The party was clear. It recently insane. Whatever. My video. Okay. I want y'all to enjoy 7 minutes of pain. She didn't switch weapons on Gunslinger. I was new 9 months ago. One time, to be honest, I think she just doesn't know there's other weapons. I know there's 3 guns in Peacemaker, but if I never switch my weapon, it's because I want to stay on the yellow gun for a counter or to be safe. And just, like, not die. But I don't do that anymore. At this rate, I'm surprised no one... I'm not on anything. Kind of sad, honestly. She used to seem... kind of sad, honestly. Used to seem pretty egotistical and narcissistic, and now she just looks whacked out of her mind and lost in the sauce. Probably why she plays bad, too. Only one upvote. Should have probably made your own comment, not posted under someone else. Oh, we're done. Checked her stream for a bit, moons ago. Figured some new trying to build upstream. And didn't really look any further into building it. But I think based on the comments here that were accurate about my experience, it's gotta be some kind of experiment, lol. The experiment is my real life. There's no experiment. Who? Oh, fuck. She is an alien from outer space. I mean, you never know, right? And I don't know what this means, so I'm not going to say it. As funny as it is, she isn't hurting anyone. Maybe she has mental problems, or maybe she's just playing a character. Who knows? But posts like this only going to make her a target of harassment from a-holes. Naming her streak best Sork, because I was the best Sork in Terra, and I have medals to prove it, and rankings, and ratings. Naming her stream best Sork, and then using Doomsday out of Igniter, and being Fighter blows my mind. Okay, well, now my stream taught me how to play the Sork in this game, so I played now. No, she's baiting. Okay, she's so weird. May I know what her Twitch name is? Thanks, cute doll. They never said my name one time in the whole thread except the title. Pretty sure a lot of people harass that streamer. They really do. And it's just like a million different people harassing me a little bit at a time, and it just is a lot. All I hear is negative comments on skill level, etc. If you ask me, just leave her alone. Who are you? Who are you? Let people play the game and don't be so judgmental. Who is this? So many players make fun of others for playing poorly. If it's a few times, whatever, but I hear the same comment every week now. Also, I never get to play the raid. I only get to watch the video. So when I finally get in there, you know, I just will die from a mistake, and then I don't get to play the raid. So, pretty sure a lot of people harass that streamer. Okay, same thing. Can I read the rest? I think we're finally done. I'm like so over this thread. I'm like so... I just want to see if there's any comments. Okay, the last two comments. Yes, she works as a double agent. She was assigned a mission to show how bad the game is for new players. Hopefully solo raids change this. We love Cute Doll. And at least they spelled my name right. Okay, that's the whole video. Let's just delete this browser. Okay, that's the whole video. Here's me making a new lobby for a new raid on EU. That video, I just want to say a couple things and just close it out. Video was way longer than I thought it was going to be because the thread just kept expanding. Also, the comments were very thorough and nicely written. If I do want to give my very, very honest feedback, it's just that, like, and I'm not trying to be fake, but thank you for writing those things about me, because they're actually really much nicer than the way that I think of myself. So I was like, that's why half the time I'm just like surprised. I just like take it as a compliment. The poor gameplay is just because I was literally doing the Makoko Express event, and in July, I remember it was right after I got back from vacation, but before I went to vacation, I literally was trying to get my Sork to finish the little event that was tied to the Makoko Express event, and she did her con runs and got all the extra eyes of Decay, and I made her weapon before I left. Cocaine Angel? Yes, please. Almost done. 2 seconds. So thank you for writing the thread. It is the #1 search on the thing. I know everyone else just thinks like, oh, this is just really bad about you, blah, blah, blah. But I don't think so. I didn't see anything bad there. And yeah. So it's just, that was the first time I ever saw it, and it's today. So yeah. Okay, that's all I have to say. I'm gonna go to K Angel now. Okay. I love you all. Thank you for sticking with me. And the only last thing I want to just say is I just can't believe you guys think my YouTube is normal, because my YouTube is so weird. Okay. Thank you for sticking with me. Bye.